Hey YouTube, I'm Batman. What's up, guys? It's me, John Avenger, once again. And why am I wearing a Batman mask? Well, happy Leap Day to every single one of you out there that celebrates, the leap year. It's the 29th of February, the first time this has happened since 2012. So I wanted to do something a little different and outrageous for my YouTube video. And this is my haul of DVDs and Blu-rays I got in the last couple weeks. And I decided to do it today since it's, a day that's not going to happen again for a long time. And well, I got a stack of stuff over here and over here. And I'm going to start with the DVDs I got on Amazon. This is the special Shout Factory release of one of my favorite giant monster movies that I saw recently in the last 10 years. And this is a great freaking movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. This is the original version of Gamera, the giant monster. This is the Shout Factory release that came out a couple years ago. It's I think it was 2013. It doesn't say it here, but this is the unaltered version of the Japanese classic of Gamera. It has a few features. It's got a retrospective look at Gamera, the franchise, and an audio commentary by a film historian, I believe, and a publicity gallery. And this is an awesome creature feature. If you haven't seen Gamera, definitely start with this one and see the Japanese version. I'm going to do that for Asian month. I mean, look at that awesome poster. That's kick ass. And look at that disc. Gamera is just as cool as Godzilla. I think he's underrated. Definitely going to give this a watch when I get a new DVD player because I want to see Gamera again. And, I love Godzilla, but Gamera deserves some respect too. Next, this is a remake of a film from like the 60s, I believe, that has the great, Frank Sinatra. This is the remake that I haven't seen yet, but I'm going to wait till a while because it has an actress I'm not a fan of. But anyway, this is The Italian Job. I got this for a penny on Amazon, so worth it. I mean, I've heard some decent things. USA Weekly said it was good, and Ebert and Roper gave it 2 thumbs up. Rest in peace, Roger Ebert. I know you're no longer with us. I want to give it a chance. I don't mind Marky Mark. I know a lot of people hate him, but I rather sit through him than Liam Hemsworth any day. And the film is kind of long. It's 110 minutes, but I'm willing to give it a chance. I mean, it's got some features here, a couple of things. And even though I'm not a fan of Charlize Theron, I know Mad Max Fury Road won a bunch of Oscars. It's an overrated movie. I know people like, oh, it deserved it. I'm like, it beat The Force Awakens, and that's not cool for me. At least that movie, while I had some problems with it, it still looked better than Mad Max Fury Road, which be everybody in there. The only reason it won 6 Academy Awards is because of favoritism. It's always a popularity contest with the Oscars. Screw the Oscars for not giving The Force Awakens 1 Oscar win. But anyway, that's not about this. But not a fan of Charlize Theron. I'm sorry. This guy's not a fan, but Marky Mark is decent at least, and I'm willing to give him a chance. And it has other cast members that are pretty good. You got Seth Green, Jason Statham, Mos Def, Donald Sutherland. So I think I'm in good hands. I think I'll enjoy this one. But it's my opinion. Not everybody's going to agree with me, but I wanted to do something different. Anyway, this is a film with an actor I do like. I miss him. I wish he had lived longer. It would have been great to see what he could have done the next 5 years. But Bobby Z, it's the death and life of Bobby Z. They just called it Bobby Z. This is the Walmart exclusive with the digital copy, which believe me, it expired years ago. But I do like this movie. Paul Walker's performance is good. The action is done well. It's got the always gorgeous Olivia Wilde, who I think is one of the most gorgeous women of all time. Just if you thought she was sexy in Tron Legacy, see her in this. You will not be disappointed, guys. Trust me. And you got Lawrence Fishburne, who's always good to see in these films. And this is a fun movie, and I'm glad I got it in my collection finally. No features, but worth it for Paul Walker. Rest in peace, sir. We miss you. You are the man. Next, I got a film. This is not a film. This is a TV series that came out in 2007. It's a anime, which I'm going to watch soon because March is going to be anime month and Asian cinema. So this is Bakugan, the Battle Brawlers. This is volume 3. It's got 4 episodes on it. It's got a perfect match. Grandpa's got a bad new Bakugan. Bakugan stall, and just for the shun of it. And all of these films and stuff that I got was a lot of it was cheap. This would make Cinema Sickness cream in his pants because I see his videos all the time, and I wanted to show my haul because I don't do it every week like he does, but definitely if he wants to see anime, check out Bakugan. I want to give it a chance this month, coming up in March. Next, this is a sequel that gets ridiculed. A lot of people shit on this movie. I thought it was probably the better of the two sequels. Definitely, and I think that it's underrated, and that is the Matrix sequel, Matrix Reloaded. Yeah, this is the widescreen edition of it. I like this movie. I saw this many years ago on DVD. It's very long, but I think that it's very well shot. I think the action still kick ass. I think the CGI is not that bad compared to movies from now. This is when the Wachowskis actually were trying. I mean, yeah, the third one screwed the pooch, but this one was at least a good sequel to the first one. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but I think Carrie Ann Moss is more badass than you're gonna get in those new Star Wars movies with the hobo with a stick. Because Carrie Ann Moss looks like a woman. She's awesome. She's cool to look at. She's got a great presence to her as Trinity, and of course Keanu Reeves is still the man. John Wick was badass, and he's badass as Neo. And this is the best sequel of the three of the like. Well, you have this Revolutions and Animatrix, which is kind of a spin-off. But I do like this movie. I got it for $1. Not a bad deal for an awesome sequel. And then you get Monica Bellucci in this movie. She is a Bella. She is just one of the most gorgeous women I've ever seen. I know I say that a lot, but hey, Italian women are beautiful. And this is a pretty awesome sequel. I don't hate it like everybody else does. The Blu-rays I'm gonna leave for last. Next, I got another movie for $1. This is a movie I never heard of, but the cast drew my attention. That's Year of the Gun. This has Andrew McCarthy and Valerina Galino from Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2, and Sharon Stone when she was young. This was in the late 90s, but I want to give it a chance. It doesn't have any special features. It says it does, but it's bullshit. There's just trailers and other stuff, but I want to give this a chance. It's really long. It's 111 minutes, so and winter's almost over, so I'm definitely going to give this a chance. It's from the director of Ronin, so it should be pretty decent. And I never heard of it, so I hope it's a good one. It only cost me $1, so it's not much, loss for me. Next is a sci-fi movie that I will not be reviewing probably till June because sci-fi month is going to end tomorrow, and I'm not reviewing anything else. I did 25 reviews. That's good enough for me. And this is a sci-fi comedy that I've heard, it's not good, but I want to give it a chance. That's 2001: A Space Travesty. And I did see clips from this on VHS, but I never finished the movie. It's got some lovely women. It's got another late great actor we lost, Leslie Nielsen. I miss him. He was funny for a long time, and I missed. When I saw Forbidden Planet this year, I was like, wow, this guy was good at what he did. Never got an Oscar nomination. It's a shame. That was brilliant, and I'm gonna give this movie a watch sometime, and I will review it when June comes for Sci-Fi Month 2, which stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna give this one a watch sometime. Next is a perfect movie for the month of March for anime month and an Asian oriented cinema month, and that is the 2009 underrated gem Ninja Assassin. Yeah, this is the Ninja Gaiden movie that we definitely deserved. It's freaking bloody. It's insanely violent. The violence is so cartoonish and over the top. It's so fun to watch. You got this badass guy named Rain that plays the lead guy. It feels like a kung fu flick, but that's not dubbed, and it's awesome. The only thing I don't care for in the movie is the girl, Naomi Harris. I don't think she was needed in the film. I think she was kind of, just there to be the hottie, and I'm like, yeah, but she's a British chick, and you know how I feel about them. I already gave my 2 cents on them in recent videos. Ninja Assassin's pretty awesome. I saw this in the theater. I don't regret it. It's bloody. and some of the things you will not see coming if you've never seen this movie before. And pretty awesome find. No, not much for features, just additional scenes, but I'm glad I got it for $4. Next, I got these two Christmas movies. I can't watch them till like July, but I'm glad I got them. I don't think they're that bad. Four Christmases and Fred Claus. Yeah, Fred Claus is an okay film. I thought it was a little bit too long, but I do like Vince Vaughn in the movie and Paul Giamatti. Four Christmases, decent. I don't think it's as horrible as the critics made it out to be. I rather watch this than Medea's Christmas or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 2 or half of the freaking ABC Family. I mean Freeform, when they were ABC Family, those kinds of TV movies, because some of them are horrible, like Snow Globe. Ugh. But these I can watch again. Fred Claus has a commentary and additional scenes. Four Christmases has nothing, but I don't hate it. I've seen much worse. So next is a comedy with an actor that I do like and I respect, and that's Rainn Wilson. And it's a movie I haven't seen yet. It has a pretty decent cast, and that is The Rocker, the Born to Rock edition. Rainn Wilson, I really like this guy. I liked him in Super, and I liked him in My Super Ex Girlfriend, and his small part in Transformers 2. He was the least annoying thing in that movie. And this has a crap ton of features. Look at all those features on this one. You got an audio commentary by the director, an audio commentary with the actors Josh Gad, Olaf himself, the voice of Olaf from Frozen, Teddy Geiger and Emma Stone and Jason Sudeikis. Deleted scenes, gag reel, an MTV panel featurette, mad gags, internet podcasts, Vesuvius gags, Pete Best interview, Vesuvius public servant announcements, Rainn Wilson's office rocker featurette, behind the band Vesuvius featurette, Rock Tales featurette, the music featurette. This has a lot of features, and I'm so glad. And I got this at Family Dollar, so hope it's funny. I have faith in the cast. It also has Jeff Garlin, who I think is hilarious on the Goldbergs. Christina Applegate, love her. Josh Gad, Teddy Geiger, never heard of him. And of course, the beautiful Emma Stone, who I think is great in almost everything she's in. And I'm willing to give this a chance. The Rocker. Last two of the Blu rays, because I want to take this mask off. It's hard to wear. But this is the Blu ray edition of this awesome and freaking, horror sci-fi movie. It's great. I saw this on YouTube many years ago and it holds up and I don't think it needs a remake. Don't remake this, Hollywood. You cannot do better than this. And that is the original ReAnimator. This is awesome. It has a score that is compliments to the original Psycho. It's got amazing practical effects that you cannot top with CGI. You got a great lead. It says it right here. One of the greatest horror movies ever made, and I do agree with that. It is amazing how much Jeffrey Combs just owns this role. You're not going to do better than him. It's got a crap ton of features. Look at that on Blu-ray, packed with bonus features. You got a documentary, ReAnimator Resurrectus. You got two commentaries. You got an interview with the director. You got an interview with the writer, the composer, music discussion, an interview with Fangoria magazine, deleted scenes, theatrical trailers. I could take that or leave it, and TV spots. Awesome for this Blu-ray. I'm glad I got it. It was $10, but it was worth it. Awesome artwork, and this is a really fun movie. Gory, definitely not for kids, but this is what I'm talking about when it comes to horror. ReAnimator, great freaking movie, and worth the price of that I got it at Best Buy. Last but not least, this is a $5 Blu-ray I got brand new. Awesome, and I'm glad that Stallone got an Oscar nomination for Creed. He deserves it. The guy has worked his ass off for decades. He didn't win, but I still believe in him. This is one of his best action movies in the last 10 years that I've seen. The fourth awesome badass movie, Rambo 4. Yes, this is one of the best movies that he's done in 10 years. It's gory, it's over the top. The climax is so freaking satisfying, and Stallone sells it. He's really the only reason to watch this movie. More intense than ever, I agree. Shockingly entertaining, yes. People get blown to hamburger in this freaking movie. and it's just glorious to watch. And the film is 91 minutes. It's not 2.5 hours of let's talk about our feelings. No, it's 91 minutes. It goes at a fast pace, and it is bad ass action. Granted, there's some problems. I don't care about the actors that play the freaking the missionaries. I didn't give a shit about them because I don't care about those kinds of people that in this movie because they're like, oh, we're gonna send supplies and I you know they have good intentions, but if you're gonna go to a war zone, you gotta expect something bad to happen because you're not meant to be there. Rambo is because he's a survivor. He's a badass. He has to take them out through violence, sheer violence. And I'm not going to spoil this movie because if you haven't seen this, go rent it, go buy it, just watch it. This is badass. Yeah, an Academy, screw you for not putting a movie like this in or any of the other Rambo films as a great Stallone performance. His performance here outshines everybody else, and this movie is freaking awesome. I don't have the digital HD, uh, you know, copy because it expired last year. But this has a bunch of features as well, and I'm glad that I've got it on Blu-ray. Best quality. I do not care about 4K. You cannot do better than Blu-ray. I'm sorry, 4K. You could sound like a freaking movie theater, and I'm still gonna buy Blu-rays. These are cheaper. They're more, affordable for the common folks like me, and we want to watch what we want to watch. We don't have to have the HD over HD. This is awesome. I'm glad I got it for $5 at Target. Great movie. Enough said. So that was my haul, man. Got a lot of entertainment to watch the next 10 months, and I couldn't be happier. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you guys like my mask. I'm going to wear it at Batman via Superman. I'm pulling for Batman. Ben Affleck is going to kick your ass, Henry Cavill, acting wise and fighting wise. That movie's going to be awesome in 25 days. Hopefully, there's going to have some problems, but if Batman's done right, I'll forgive the movie. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in March. Take care, and happy Leap Day.